everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am on here today with an update from my candle journey and my experience with my first set of candles. So don't forget to click, like, share, and subscribe, and welcome. So today I am going to talk about the birthday cake candle that I did and my test results. And I'm going to be honest right off the bat, my first candle testings was a failure, a big time failure. Okay. So let me tell you why I think my candle failed. So one of the reasons I think my candle failed is, as you can see, this candle seems a little heavy than what the measurements was. So I think I either over put wax or did not put enough fragrance oil. So I went back after that, and then I also did an updated version with the birthday cake candle. And so I followed the manuscript and I let it cure at the same time. So I actually did my first testing not too long ago, and I immediately noticed right away with the candles. I did 4 candles. Okay, the one candle, I think I did not do my correct measurements, but the rest of the candles, I think I figured out the problem. One thing I noticed, this is 464 wax. When it cured like craters on the top. So I had to take my heat gun and I had to blow dry the top for it can look smooth. So that sent like a little red flag to me. Another thing that I noticed was that the candles did not have a strong hot throw. Now, when it was cold, you can smell them, but it just was like burning regular soy. I did not get a strong hot throw unless you get close up on a jar. Like, we candle buyers, we know how when you light a candle, you come into the house, it's supposed to make the house smell good. I did not get any of that. Now, what I did get that from was from my wax melts. My wax melts lit up the whole entire house. Like, I went out and checked the mail and I came back and I could smell the candles, the wax melts before I came inside the door. So I did notice that even with the 4 candles, I did not get no good hot throw. So one of the reasons why I think I did not get a good hot throw, and I'm going to read from some notes that I took, and I'm just going to point out some things with my error that I think I did with the first candle. So number one, I don't think I added the fragrance oil at the right temperature. I think I waited until the wax got to like 190. And so when I took some notes, did some research, I saw that you should do it like around 185. So my 2 minutes stirring, that was on point. But it was just the timing from the wax cooling also until the timing when you poured the wax into the jar. I think I got those two mixed up. So number 2, I also did not pour my candles at a cooler temperature. I think when my candles got to like 155, or as soon as the 2 minutes was up, I was pouring. I was so excited. I was just pouring. So I think it was like 155 when I poured my wax into the jars. And so after doing some research, I saw that people were pouring their candles like at like around 135 to 145. So I did do that with this candle. This is a new candle that I did. And I can tell you right now, I got some different kind of results once I did this candle. So I can tell right away that, some of the new information that I tried did work. And one of the things that I noticed was that I had a more smoother top. I don't know if you can see. I had a more smoother top with this new candle than I did with the birthday cake candles. So I poured the new candle at like 135 to 140. But my birthday cake candles, I can be totally honest, I did not wait until they cooled down all the way like that. I think I poured them like around 155, okay? And another thing I was concerned about is if I have the correct wicks. So if you someone who do candle business, and if you can give your girl some type of feedback about what candle wax to use with this 464 wax, it will be a great help. So I'm gonna tell you that the wicks that I have. So I have this 64418 zinc wick. So I'm hearing a lot about that's the wick brand to use when you are dealing with this kind of wax. And it is an 8-ounce jar. So I did 8 ounces of wax, and I used those 604418 zinc wick cords, and I got these from the Flaming Candles. Okay. And so another big thing that I never really paid attention to was when you are buying your fragrance oils, you have to make sure that the oils is compatible with the type of soy wax that you are using. So I'm gonna give you an example. I live in Ohio, and I have ordered from Nature's Garden in the past when I was doing like some body butters and stuff. But one thing I noticed on their site is that it would tell you if the oil that you are purchasing is going to be a strong or a strong hot throw, or if it's compatible with the kind of wax that you are buying. So again, disclaimer, still do your own research, but that's one of the things I did notice. It is another site. I can't remember if it's Flaming Candles, excuse me, if it's Candle Science. They also have information on there about if the fragrance oils that you're purchasing compatible with the kind of wax that you're using. So I am definitely going to try that in the past. I am definitely going to do more research about the fragrance oils, what to use for the particular candles. All right. And also another thing that I found out was that I have a infrared um, thermometer temperature. I saw some key things that stuck out that said that you should be using the stick thermometer instead, even though it is okay to use that infrared for true accuracy about temperature. I should be using a stick thermometer. And one of the other things that is the most important, and that is the temperature of your house. One of the things I noticed on one of my birthday cake candles is when I got finished, the birthday cake was sweating at the top. This is before I added the whip topping. I noticed that the soy candle was sweating at the top. And the day that I did do those candles, it was pretty warm in here because I was kind of like multitasking. I was trying to cook dinner for my little girl and also do candles at the same time. So I think that played a huge part as well as to why my candles didn't come out right. But overall, I believe it was just some user friendly error on my end. So now I got some new updated notes and things like that. I am going to try this new method, and I already have tried it with this candle here. So this is the 464 wax. I still did the same 8 ounce, and I added 0.8 ounces of fragrance oil to this. So I'm going to let it cure for the full 2 weeks, and I'm going to see what happens. One thing I did notice when I did burn my candles, the positive thing is that my flame was looking very beautiful. I didn't have no black stuff around my um, rim of my jar. I didn't have no soot or nothing like that. So that was a plus. Also, I created myself some notebooks. So note taking is a must when you are learning this business, because as I found out in a short period of time, things is always switching in and switching out. So I did keep me some notes of things that I have learned. So keep you some notes, write stuff down, and also jot down every test that you are doing. So I kept my candle testing to 4 jars. I know I see some people that say they be wick testing or candle testing to um, like 25 candles and stuff like that. For their reason, they probably have a reason why they doing that. But just for me right now, wax is very expensive. And if I'm doing 4 tests, just stuff from the past that I have learned. If you're doing multiple tests, like if you hit, like if you at the 4th test and you getting the same results, it's pretty much it's pretty much giving you accuracy that something is going to be wrong with the continuing batches or whatever you're testing. So I did 4 tests. Now that's only with this kind of area of level. Like if you're doing some other testing for some other projects, follow the recommendations. But like for me, if I tested 4 candles and all the candles came out flawed, then I know by that 4th candle that maybe the rest of the issue or the batch is not good as well. And plus, that stuff is expensive and you don't want to spend a lot of money. So I just say do a lot of do some testing, try out different wicks, get to do research on the wax that you are using, see the results from other users in the past, and still, test out for yourself. But for me, I am switching the 464. I don't like the way that it looks at the top. And that's one of the reasons why I am not going to use it anymore. I'm going to just go ahead and switch out to a better wax to try to give me some more accurate results when it comes with the hot throw. So that's my results for this week. I'll be back again in the future with an update on these candles. And you guys have a good afternoon. Again, don't forget to click, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you for joining.